Welcome to Can This Marriage Be Saved, where every day we talk to a real couple about the problems in their marriage. Our couple today is Meri.
I really resent Bruce when I'm talking to another guy or I'm performing or we're anywhere social and he acts as my bodyguard.
And Bruce.
I get upset with the attention that men give to Meri.
Meri and Bruce have a lot in common. They're both artists, and they live a left-of-center lifestyle in San Francisco. But when it comes to their marriage, they're old-fashioned. They believe in monogamy and a secure, stable home for their 2.5-year-old son, Montgomery. Like so many couples, Meri and Bruce are facing major conflicts in their relationship. That's why so many people have been devoted to the Ladies' Home Journal Can This Marriage Be Saved article for the last 36 years. Here's Meri and Bruce's wedding picture. They were married on Valentine's Day 3 years ago. Meri wrote the ceremony. Even though Meri and Bruce are a couple of the 80s, they're facing one of the oldest conflicts in marriage: jealousy. 26-year-old Meri sings with her underground band, the HOUSECOAT Project. It was during a performance like this one that her husband Bruce watched her from the wings and fell in love with her. They married 6 months later, but lately, Meri has started to feel a little suffocated.
I feel he's too clingy and dependent, just emotionally. And physically, sometimes he's always there, and it blocks me from meeting or other people and things like that.
She's just focused in on getting the admiration from the fan rather than paying any attention to me or including me in on her, you know, as being with her, as her partner.
29-year-old Bruce is also a musician and the leader of the WEASEL Contention Band. He feels that he and Meri have a bright future as performers, if their marriage can survive his jealousy.
It causes us to fight at times, and it causes unneeded grief with the child having to watch our fights. It's not always anything that's real. A lot of it's imaginary and made up by both of us, and it causes pain in both of our parts.
We'll be right back with Meri and Bruce and see if we can restore the harmony to their marriage.
Promise, I'll quit drinking.
You've said that before.
This time I mean it. I'm going to Schick.
Hi, we're back, and we're talking with Meri and Bruce about the impact of jealousy on their marriage. Bruce, do you feel that this is an issue for you, your jealousy? Or do you think this is Meri's problem? Is Meri the one that's maybe flirting too much?
I don't know if she flirts so much. I mean, she has a natural flirtation to her. I kind of wish sometimes it'd be toned down, and yeah, I do get jealous.
You wish she'd tone it down?
But if she's unaware of it, because it's natural, it may not be so easy to tone down.
And it's probably one of the things that attracted you to her.
Yes,
was that,
very much.
That quality. So your thought as you're watching another man paying attention to her is what? What goes through your mind?
I wish the creep would go away and leave her alone.
This anger about another man paying attention to you, if that isn't dealt with, then do you hear about it later?
Yeah, but sometimes I don't know if he's serious or not. Because he'll say, well, what about, you know, so-and-so? But he says it in kind of a half-joking way, so I don't...
No, I'm trying to inform you that I'm not particularly fond of this kind of situation happening over and over again, so...
I know, but are you
That's
serious?
why, well, it's handled with a bit of sarcasm and seriousness, because I don't really want to jump on the case, but then it does bother me.
Well, what do you do? What do you do when Bruce says, I don't like you talking to that guy. You say, yes, dear, and...
Oh, no.
Somehow I didn't think you did, Mary.
Very rarely will she sit down and discuss a topic. She'll act more flippant about it. I'm not always looking for a fight, but then because she does act
Well,
flippant...
what are you looking for, Bruce?
I'm looking for to be able to discuss the situation or, you know, figure it out or come to an agreement or something. But like I say, sometimes she'll act flippant and that'll put me off and I might get rude.
He's right. He likes to talk about things. And I don't, a lot of times, want to sit right down at that very moment. When he feels like talking, maybe I don't feel like talking about it. And so I will say, oh, just go away and leave me alone or something. And
that upsets me to no end.
then he chases me, you know. I mean, he'll follow me around and chase me around until, you know.
Until I get an answer.
Until he gets an answer. By that
Satisfied.
point, I might be screaming, you know, leave me alone, I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, we're going to take a closer look at what's going on with you two and this jealousy and how you do and don't talk. Joining us now is a very wonderful therapist, Rochelle Tysing, who's a licensed marriage, family, child counselor. Please. Thank you so much for joining us. Rochelle, you've been listening to Meri and Bruce and watching them. What was going through your mind?
All kinds of things, but the one that I wanted to ask is, Meri, do you ever experience jealousy when Bruce is performing? And is this a reciprocal kind of feeling?
There's some people, I guess, is upsetting when, say, a girl, groupie type chick will be really, like, into Bruce, and I'm maybe there, and it's like I'm not even there. And then instead of maybe going up and saying, you're a really uncool chick, you know, I mean, this guy's married, and let's face it, in sisterhood, you shouldn't mess around with somebody else's man. I will take it out on him, and I'll just say, how could you talk to that horrible creature or something? And
can you give me a clearer picture of what happens when you get jealous, Bruce, or when you get jealous, Meri? I mean, what happens?
Say she's just gotten off stage, and I would like to go up and welcome her, you know, on a, you know, congratulate her on a good performance or something. You know, you were really good, I enjoyed your show. There's other people there, and she's paying more attention to these other guys and stuff like that. I would be satisfied if I could just say, you did real good, and just get a kiss or something, and it'd be fine. But then I'm ignored because there's a new admiration that isn't the same old me, you know, who's always there, you know, something like that. And so maybe she ignores me for that, I don't know. And she's talking to these other people who want to tell her, you know, yeah, you did real well and stuff like that.
And what's going on inside you?
Well, I start getting just annoyed. Sometimes I'll get angry, you know, really, really angry. And like I said, other times I just hold it in. And if I'm angry enough, or if I feel that, you know, I'm being taken advantage of in the situation, or